What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the superintendent's revenge at NorthRiver, which means they put the pins intentionally in ridiculous spots. It's gonna be as hard as you'll ever see NorthRiver set up. So figured I'd come out here and make a YouTube video, you know, back tees, tough pins, see what I can shoot. Y'all know number one at NorthRiver, I'm sure by now, but par 5, just looking for something down the middle. All right, so we got 270 to a middle pin. I say middle, but it looks like it has like a garden hose around it. So I think we're gonna have some obstacles as well, not just tough pins, which is sick, you know? The more chaotic, the better. But 270, it's early, I hit like 10 balls, so we're going DOD and just seeing if we can get there. It's all about solid contact, obviously, with the DOD, but let's give it a good rip, try to hit the green in 2. Hit it nice. Yeah, the line was good enough to hit the green. I don't know about the distance, somewhere up there. Let's see if we can get up and down for birdie. It was a garden hose. It looked like a hula hoop from 270, but garden hose in the way, just short of the green. I'm in a great spot. That would be really easy up and down. Normally, there's a hose now. So probably gonna have to try to like one hop it into that little circle. Almost definitely gonna have to chip the next one too. So let's see if we can really pull something out here and hopefully end up in that inner ring. All right, we waited like 2 minutes for this the chimes to die. I think they finally died, but we're gonna try to one hop this into that inner ring. Maybe second bounce get in the inner ring, but it's gonna have to be a little floppy thing just to get over the hose. That felt pretty good. I think I take that. Inside the second ring, we're you know, a birdie putt kind of. Yeah, 60 degrees, just gotta pop it over this first ring, and should be pretty straight. I think I could have a harder birdie putt. This is not something I've ever had. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited for this round, by the way. If you can't tell, this is like, I've never gotten to play a superintendent's revenge before, but we birdied, you know, birdied the first, 1 under through 1. There we go. Number 2, you know, these tee shots and tee to green, it's just like I've always seen NorthRiver, but we're looking just right at the bunker. Actually, I'm teeing it up because it's in the wind. I want to get a little distance out of it, but yeah, hopefully something right at that bunker. A little left of it, but that'll just be in the rough, no problem. Not the loosest swing there. Ended up in the left rough here. Ball's way above my feet. That's gonna be the biggest factor here. I've got 148. I have an 8 iron. It's gonna go nowhere because of this lie and it's into the wind. So I'm gonna aim at that right bunker, try to just hold it off. It's gonna wanna really swing with this lie. But otherwise, pretty full 8 iron. And looks like there's a traffic cone by the pin. So TBD on that, what's going on, but. Easy. Oh, that lie is slinging it. Easy. I think we just missed the green left. It's hole high-ish though, so it'll be a pretty simple chip other than like traffic cones or whatever's going on up there, but yeah. All right, so I honestly forgot that they were tucking the pins too. I was kind of focused on the traffic cone, but this pin was like 3 feet over the edge. Sick, we love it. And there's also a tire here, so actually just played smart, gave myself a good angle here, chipping through the tire and the traffic cone. But yeah, pretty straightforward pitch other than the things going on, but trying to land this just on the green. And honestly, it should give a good scare. I think it has a good chance to go in. A little soft. Yeah, not bad. We'll take it. Avoided the tire and the cone, so a little 5-footer for par. We were just talking about how I haven't had some of these putts. I know it's obvious, but like the pin's never been here. Usually at NorthRiver, I just know what's going on. I can just kind of remember the read, so I actually have to read these a little bit. We're going pretty dang straight though, maybe right center, but pretty straight. Really slow. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. Never having that putt before. That is so uphill. Forgot to hit it, but again, we'll learn the greens. We'll get comfortable. It's still all the normal golf factors that make golf hard, like figuring out green speeds. It's hard to not like focus on the obstacles and other stuff, but that's a bogey. Drops me back to even through 2. I feel like even's gonna be a good score by the end of the day. So as long as we're hovering around there, hovering around 1 under even, we'll be okay. tough bogey there, especially coming to number 3. It's 236 to that back right pin. And if y'all haven't seen the videos before, any back pin on this green, it's so right to left. If you miss the green right, you're dead. And then now the pin looks like it's probably 4 feet from the right edge. So I'm literally aiming this 2-iron left edge of the green. If we miss the green, it's totally fine. You just got to come in from the left. So very full 2-iron, left edge of the green. Hit it right where I was aiming. Should just miss the green left. Yeah, just in the rough. Again, it feels like a, you know, it feels weird to aim away from the green on a 2-iron, but gotta stay left. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second, but that's a good spot. All right, going 54. I need to get this to scoot a little bit, so I'm gonna drive it down a little bit. Going pretty far right, playing that slope. They're just way slower than I'm thinking. I'm gonna need to get that through my head early, that they're really soft, really slow. So need to give these putts and chips more gas, but a lot of work for the par. All right, unfortunately that stake is right in my line. So I either need to go left of it and firm or a little high. I think just because the greens are slow, I'm gonna try to skirt it on the left side and hopefully it doesn't break off. They are so slow. Jake. All right, this is the last shot I'm leaving short today in this entire video. Not a bad 4, honestly. I mean, it's a hard hole anyway. Pins 6 feet from the edge of the green, but that is another bogey. Back-to-back bogeys drops me to 1 over through 3. So enough of that. So we're 1 over the 3. Number 4, it's always just 3-wood at the pond. It's gonna stay short of the pond. So not the most exciting tee shot here, but it's one you want to put a good swing on. If you kind of bail out right, second shot gets long. So I want to hit a nice draw, nice straight ball, I guess, right at the pond. Wind's taking it a little right, but it's a great swing. Yeah, perfect spot. So we got 170, back left pin. It's a good spot here. Going with a pretty stock 7-iron. The wind's a little in, a little off the left. It's not blowing right this second, but if it blows, it's hurting. So just hitting a 7. It's easier to be short than long on this hole. That's so bad. That was poor. Starting to hit some left with the bigger grips. If y'all watch my TikToks, I got these huge grips on. I played 45 holes, hitting like only perfect shots. Not necessarily the case the last day or two, but it is what it is. Let's go see what that chip's like. Not the spot to be, but with the green soft and slow, this is doable. So there's tires on this green. I don't know if I said that on the 7-iron, but I think I got a little window sneaking through the left side of those tires, which what a sentence. But yeah, we're gonna just pitch it left and hopefully have a little birdie, I wish it was a birdie putt. Have a little par putt. Let's see if we can get up and out. Gotta go right. Come on.
Hit the tire, but left. Oh.
It's right behind the tire. not what we had in mind there. It's I think I'd take a 2-putt right this second. But let's see. My only option here is to bank this into that tire and try to make it. So I didn't do a good job with that chip, but this is a par putt, I guess, technically. Let's see if we can bank it in. Yeah, that didn't work. We'll take it though. I think I can clean that up. You know, not the best. That's 3 straight bogeys. The obstacles are just more of a factor than I kind of thought they'd be, but some of that's missing the greens, I think. Like, that was a good pitch to 4.5 feet, and I had a tire in my way. So, you know, that's kind of the point of this, but that's 3 straight bogeys. Drops me to 2 over through 4 now. At least I didn't leave putt short, but that's about all I could say that was solid there. So let's go hit some better shots. Let's see if we can sneak a birdie out here. Number 5, just going with 3-wood. It's into the wind. It'd be good to hit a really nice solid one right down the middle. Maybe give this a little speed, but as always, it's about the green. So we just got to get in play so we can hit a green and reg.
Dude, that's mashed.
That was a good one. That wind's smoking it. It's kind of stalling, but yeah, just short of the bunker. That's a good spot. All right, so that was a perfect 3-wood into the wind. I still have 170, and this pin it looks like 2 feet over that front bunker. And then I also think there's a rake like 2 feet behind the hole. So there's no telling, but just like the other 7-iron I had, I mean, green and reg is what I want, and we'll deal with obstacles when we get up there. Great swing, great strike. Should be good. Yeah, just a little short left. I mean, y'all see the green, this pin, it's kind of the point again, but the pin's like barely over the bunker on top of a ridge, so I might even have to chip that based on where it is, but you know, no way to know until we get up there and see what obstacles are around the hole. Yeah, so I was worried about this, but obviously with the pin so up front, it's close to the fringe here. I've only got like 30 feet or so. I mean, rakes aside, this is a hard shot just because I'd have to putt it through the rough. That'd be kind of impossible. So I gotta pitch this, which makes it a lot more interesting, you know, 35 feet. Can use a lob wedge. I'm gonna try to land it like almost on the edge of the green in the upslope where it just barely trickles over that hill. But not an easy shot here. Let's just see if we can get it somewhere close, avoid the rakes, have a par putt, you know. Going pretty much right at it, trying to land it just left of the fringe. I mean, as good as I can do, I think. Yeah, we're taking that big time. Taking that big time. Should stop the bleeding. Should be first par in a while, or first par of the round, actually. But that was nice. That was a good one. We needed something good. All right, that is a tap-in par. It's a great par. I mean, I think most of the pars are going to be good. I think birdie in one created a little bit of a false sense of how hard this round is going to be. But if they're like this, any par is awesome. So good one there. Keeps me at 2 over through 5, I think. Number 6, it's 180 to this pin. This is just a hard golf shot, regardless of the fact that there's tires. Wind off the left. I'm gonna have to aim this like uncomfortably far left and let it just kind of leak in because missing the green right's dead. So would love to hit it. Gotta hang ball, come on. That's just so tough. That's such a tough golf shot with the wind off the left. That was a solid strike, left center of the green even start line. Just kind of gets pushed right. So hopefully that didn't plug, we should be okay, but if it plugs, just give me a 4, honestly. So we did not plug. This is so close to being so good. If I land like right there, it's just gonna be inside 10 feet. But you know, not the worst here, just it's gonna be fast. I need to make sure I fly the fringe. If it lands short of the green, it's gonna really just kick off. So trying to land this barely over the fringe and get it to stop. Oh, that was gonna be nice. I could've used that. We'll take pars though. Should be able to clean that up for a par. About 4.5 feet for the par here. Should be pretty straight back uphill. Feels like a chalk line putt. Yeah, good par save there. We're taking pars. 2 over through 6. Number 7 here. Again, these tee shots are just like normal, but it's a big execution test. Got to make a good committed swing, and if it leaks right, it goes OB really quick. So aiming at that left bunker with 3 wood, it should stay short of it. Just a stock 3 wood.
God, the ball flight just looks different.
Yeah, the good ones are so good. Yeah, perfect 3 wood there, right down the middle. Not much to say there. That's just not OB. We love it, right? That was a perfect 3 wood. It looks like a really good time to do it because there's already a tough pin that they use sometimes, this front pin with the false front, but this looks like it's maybe 1 foot on top of that, and there's red stakes up there too. 110, playing probably 120, maybe a little more. I'm just gonna hit a full 50 degree. I wanna make sure it gets up there. Playing for a little bit of rip back on the green as well, just a stock 50 degree right at it. That should be so good. And it spun off the hill. We love that. You see it? You see it getting farther and farther away every second? That's really cool. That's really cool of it. That was a good swing, good shot. Just that happens a lot on this hole. So probably gonna be the hardest up and down of golf. I think we got it. I feel like we'll get it. So let's go get it. Let's go
get it.
Let's get it. All right, this is what we've been waiting for. Like some absolute chaos. I was so confused how that ended up spinning off the green. I landed 5 feet from the hole. They have the hole on the false front. So, you know, that's just a dot. Like, I don't know, they kind of gaslit me into thinking I hit a bad shot, but that was a really nice shot. Should have skipped past if it wasn't an upslope. But I don't know what I'm gonna do here. This ball is just never gonna stay. So big X potential on the scorecard here. I might hit this chip a few times, realize it's just coming back to me over and over. But if that happens, so be it. This is sick. only way to stop this is just hole it, so we're just gonna try to hole it, I guess.
I thought
that might have helped. If it stays in the fringe, we're taking it. It's just not going to. I don't know what we're gonna do here. This is
so funny.
Here we go. I like.
Take two.
Again, it's pull out or nothing.
Stay.
And it's coming back. Like, there's people behind me. What do I do about this? I just don't know how to get it to stay. Is the move like hit it to the front of the green and have a putt? Let's try that. Let's try hitting it on the fringe. Is that too high? Is that also coming over? That's gotta be okay. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, it stopped. Mark it.
That's progress. All right. This is the single most ridiculous thing I've ever seen on a golf course. I love it. Let's check the tape. What is this for? This is for probably like an 8 or something?
Oh god.
7 or 8. Okay, yeah, so this is for 7. I think with the group behind me, I'm gonna give this one good run and then probably just pick it up. Let's see if we can save one. Okay, we finished the hole. that was tough. I think that's a 7. We're gonna have to check the tapes. Sorry, that was like hard to keep track of all those chips, but what a putt. I didn't think I was actually gonna finish this hole. We'll call it a triple for now. That might be the low score of the entire day on that hole, so, you know, I think we'll take it. We'll take triple. All right, well, we obviously don't know what the score was there. I think it was a triple, so we're just gonna say 5 over, but you guys can get it. There'll be a graphic probably, so 5 over-ish. Number 8 here, just looking right over the right side of that bunker. Anywhere in the fairway is cool. Yeah, maybe a little draw would be nice, but it's whatever. Yeah, that's perfect. Good little draw right over that left bunker. That should be like a pitching wedge in or something. All right, so that was a really good drive here. I've got 142. It's a little downwind, so going with just a full pitching wedge. It probably needs to be a big one, but hoping to just ride the wind. It looks like a pretty simple pin other than there's rakes around it, so just trying to throw a dart. I've got to cut it a little. Okay, good little kick off the fringe. Just not hitting great shots generally, but got a birdie putt, so can't complain on that one too much. The pin is on a slope. We also have the rakes blocking every direction, so kind of like the one-on-one with the hose. I think the only move is to kind of like hop it over this and just try to can it. And then hopefully, because of the slope, I want it to just end up on the rake if it misses, but I'm trying to just, you know, land it short of the rake, have it pop over and hopefully hit the hole. But if not, just, we take a 2 putt or chip or whatever you call this. So let's see how I can do with it. Just looking for one hop right over that rake. That's, yeah, just didn't quite fly it far enough. I don't exactly know what we're gonna do here. Let's see. Might just like, I'm gonna have to stand on the rake to keep it there.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. That would have been really cool. But we'll take that. We'll take a, again, 3 putt, 3 chip, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, keeps me, no, not keeps me, that was a bogey. So drops me to 6 over, I think, 6 over through 8. But honestly, the 5 there feels pretty solid. We'll take it. Number 9, just looking for a high draw kind of over that tree. It's a pretty aggressive line. OB sneaks in, so you know, we're very cool with more or less straight out. Let's see if we can get around the corner. I feel like, you know, score doesn't really matter. Let's try to send it, make some cool things happen. I killed it, but kind of riding the wind left to right up there. It'll be fine, maybe in the rough, but maybe in the fairway. Yeah, just got up the hill in the rough. We'll be all right there. So we ended up on the hill here. Not a great spot. Ball's way above my feet. We're still sitting in DOD because I got to get this to cut a lot, and the less loft, the easier it is to get it to cut. So With OB left, this thing really needs to slice, but the most important thing to do with the fade is make sure you fade it. So that's what we're gonna try to do here. Oh, come on.
It's curling.
Oh, that's a little left. Come on. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We knew the whole time that that was gonna be okay. So that worked out. Little baseball swing DOD, and now we have a good little third shot. All right, we got 89 yards here, front pin. There's like, it's more hose behind the hole, and then it's a false front short. So this is another one of those, like, might not be super possible. It might spin off if I'm short of the hill, but pretty much trying to just drop this in like very vertically. It's tough to tell specifically what I need to do with the obstacles, but you know, 89, pretty stock 60 degree. Let's just see where it ends up. I think just a little deep. I thought it was into the wind. I feel like the tee shot was hurting. Maybe hit that too hard. It was like a full 60 degree, probably 95 shot, but a little past the hole. It's not gonna be bad, I don't think, unless the hose is an issue, but yeah, birdie putt, kinda, birdie chip, we know. I don't even know how to describe these shots when there's like hoses on the green, but birdie something. That ended up way better than I thought. It spun back. We do have the hose, obviously it's in the way. This is going off the green if it misses, so I've got to just pop it over the hose. Pretty simple shot, but if it doesn't go in, we're gonna be off the green that way. So let's see if we can sneak it in, make another birdie. This will be birdie number 2 on the day, which feels solid through 9. Going like left edge. Really
that's just impossible.
Yeah, that is impossible. That's impossible. But we got a par putt now from the fringe, so I don't know, that's not good. I was gonna spin zone that into something good, but it's not, you know. But yeah, pretty straightforward. If it misses, it's probably coming off the green, but going pretty straight right at it. See if we can save a par. Yeah, there we go. We take a par. So it's like 6 over-ish. I don't know for sure, like I keep saying. Number 7 is kind of a little who can say until we watch it back, but 7-ish on number 7. So that would make it 6 over through 9. These have been harder than I thought. So 6 over through 9, I guess we'll take it. Let's just go see what 10's going on. What? Let's in golf on 10 and play 10. Number 10 here, par 5, dog left. I'm going over the trees pretty aggressively. It's kind of downwind, so I'm looking either at that tallest pine tree on the left or maybe a hair right of it, but just good full rip 3-wood. Let's get it down there and try to get an eagle putt. Car horn in my backswing. That might be okay. That was bad timing. Bad timing there. Heard a car get locked right when I was swinging, but parking lot things. But yeah, it should be okay. Honestly, I feel like if we got lucky through the trees a little bit, it'll be down there in a good spot. Definitely caught some trees. 209 here. I've got to hit a nice little punch hook. It's not a big deal with the big grips. I haven't really slung the ball very much, so this will be a new one to see. The wind's also off the left, something that makes it harder to hook, obviously. So I could probably go ahead and try to turn it over pretty hard. I've got 5-iron here, 209. You know, we just want to avoid lumber, avoid OB. Let's see if we can get it down there somewhere on the green. Oh boy, that's good. It's just gonna come off the false front there. Right. All right, only about 20 feet. Gonna have to chip it over a rake, but that was really good. So got an eagle chip / putt thing. Just gotta fly the rake. This one's pretty straightforward and it's not gonna just roll off the green if it misses. At least I don't think so. Just flying the rake, trying to get this to go down for a little eagle. That'd be cool.
No.
I said it wouldn't come off and it's just coming off. That's kind of sad. That was really good, and it's gonna be pretty straight. I don't know. I'm not lining it up. Big feel guy. Yeah, I've like sneaky holed out nicely on some of these like 15 footers up a tier. Good birdie. Oh, that was kind of a weird swing, but it's right down the middle. Yeah, we're not swinging it great. It doesn't feel very good, but yeah, left center, we'll take it. We'll take it. 150, I think the pin's barely on top of the false front, so I want to make sure it gets there. I'm gonna just hit a smooth 8-iron. Yeah, right, you know, take a dead aim. I never know what's going on with the obstacles, but you know, green and reg, we're always looking for that, and just if we have to chip the next shot, we have to chip the next shot. I went like 3 rounds where I couldn't hit it left where I was aiming. And then today I've hit like more left than straight. So that's not very good. What are you gonna do? All right, well, we flew the bunker. This actually is not a bad spot. The pin's just on the slope again. So if, you know, it's probably gonna end up 15 feet to the right no matter what I do. But let's just see if we can get it as close as we can get it. How insightful is that?
You know.
Get it as close as we can get it.
You know.
For sure.
No.
I think we'll take it. As long as I can tap that in, we'll take that for sure. That was nice. That was a nice one. All right, that is very nice up and down. Any of these pins on the slope, when it misses, it goes way down the hill. So getting a 4 there is really nice, especially with a really bad 8-iron. So it keeps me at like 5 over-ish. Is that what we said? 5 over? 5 over through 11, we'll take that for sure. For sure. Number 12 here, par 3. I got 148 to that front left pin. It's very front left, and then there's a lot of obstacles as well. Good time to hit a good shot, 148. It's really downwind, so I think it's just a full pitching wedge. And yeah, let's just see if we can avoid hitting a traffic cone or something. Yo.
Get up. Get up.
Kind of chunked it. This is like coming off of, I think Tuesday I filmed that TikTok round, first round with the Jumbo Maxes. That was like the best ball striking round I've had in 6-7 months. This is like the worst ball striking round I've had. Not feeling good right now. Not feeling good. Not many good shots coming off the club face, but got a little bunker shot. I do like bunker shots. Kind of a mid-length bunker shot, extremely short-sighted. So I've got to put full cheddar on this. I want to land it on the green so it lands soft, but maximum spin here. Let's see if we can get it to stop. Got a lot of spin. Flew too far. Now I have a rake in my way. So that's cool. That's cool. You know, a little different than normal, but going just outside a cup, maybe out left, and then yeah, pop it over the rake, have it roll like a putt. See if we can stay par. I pushed it. That's, I mean, it can take me back to 6 over through 12. Again, I don't really know like how to provide context for like how good a score is. I've hit a lot of bad shots, but I've like been good on the greens and around the greens. I feel like with the obstacles. We're 6 over through 12, number 13 here, drivable par 4. Front pin, they keep putting them like right on top of the false front. So, you know, tee to green, there's nothing to worry about. Just try to hit the green, obviously, put a good swing on it, and then we'll deal with what's up there when we get up there. That was really nice. I feel like the wind should have held that a little more. It might be right bunker, a little short right of the bunker, but I was trying to cut it. That last hole is downwind. It's blowing right to left. I thought it would kind of stand up, but that was a really nice swing. Did what I wanted for like the first time today, so you know, can't complain with that. We've got a short side little pitch though. It's gonna roll off the green if it misses, just like everything I've said on every hole. So we're looking right. Maybe I could get this to stay like 4 or 5 feet right of the hole. Almost aiming for the tire, and then it'll kind of kick and feed left. We are absolutely taking it.
Run up and mark it.
That is way better than I expected. We got like 4 feet at most maybe for the birdie, so should be able to clean that up. That was such a committed, like if I miss it, it's going off the green anyway, so I hit that kind of firm, but it went in dead center. That's another birdie. We got 3 birdies on the day. That feels solid, like especially if you're not hitting a ton of good shots. So it takes me back to 5 over through 13. Number 14, going with just a driver. I mean, pretty much anything with a quick snap hook left is fine. Almost aiming right edge of the fairway here. Anything out there is fine. Just gonna ship a driver. That's 2 good swings in a row. That's a streak for today. It's fairway-ish. It's kind of the edge of the fairway I was aiming, right rough-ish. 123, it is really downwind, but uphill. Sometimes uphill, downwind, ball almost gets knocked out of the air. So I'm gonna go ahead and still play it like 130. I've got a pitching wedge, it's just a pretty cruisy one. This green has maybe the most undulations of any hole out here. So I feel like this pin's gonna be brutal. It looks like it's kind of front middle on top of a little rise. So fully expect this to be crazy. So it'd be a good time to hit one kind of close. Yeah, maybe 20, 30 feet or so, but yeah, let's go see how ridiculous this pin is, because I know this is probably gonna be one of the most traumatic out here. So let's go see what I'm in for. So this is exactly what I was thinking. It's on the false front. Anything that gets on this side of the hole is going off the green. Anything on this side of the hole is going off the green. Realistically, I mean, I feel like the best shot would be to just kind of skirt it through these rakes, almost like hit this rake and just have it end up somewhere hole high left. 2-putt would be pretty dang nice. I mean, maybe we go putt rules. Maybe we go
little club head length.
Listen, we're on 14. We're not gonna shoot a record. I gave myself a little putt rules. I'll hit it left-handed.
I was about to say, you can hit it backwards.
You know, just cause, but I pulled it away from the rake because I wanted to, but yeah, this is for par, I guess, kinda. Okay, now it feels a little scummy that I actually made the par, but it is what it is. Listen, this is the least serious round, so we're gonna call that a 2-putt, and that would be a par. It's actually 1 under on the back 9, which I just realized when I wrote the scores down, but I think that's still 5 over through 14, which, sure, you know, sure. Number 15 here, going with 3-wood because it's so into the wind. This is almost always a 2-iron, but the course is soft, we're not getting roll, and it's very into the wind, so I'm just gonna hit a 3-wood, try to get it somewhere down that left center. That is just so bad. There's almost no chance that came out of the trees. That is just, we're struggling. Not comfortable making bad swings. Probably in the trees chipping out, but I'm frustrated. Get ready for the most exciting shot of the round. I'm gonna chip it like 40 yards down the hill. Clip that. So I've got 108 here for the third. I've got pitching wedge 9 and 8, and cart's so far over there. It's like 20 yards, but we're just gonna hit pitching wedge because it's fine. Back pin in the bowl, lots of obstacles. With the wind blowing 108, it's probably like a 115 shot, so just a chippy little carby pitching wedge. Let's see if we get in there close, save a par. A little short. I ate mud too. This is just not going very well. I love it so far. Yeah, it's got low. That's, wherever that is, it's as good as I could do besides make it. Going pretty straight. Just was not straight. That was just not a straight putt at all. There we go. All right, so that's a double. Drops me to 7 over through 15. All right, number 16, into the wind, tough tee shot. Just going with driver and try to get somewhere out and play. A little up the right. The wind's pushing it kind of right rough, but should be okay somewhere out there. We'll take it. We're playing through, that's why we're going fast. It's still into the wind, no roll on the tee shot, so I mean it's 4-iron. Or no, I have 5-iron. Sorry, playing through group, going a little quick, but just 5-iron. Try to hit that green somewhere. I mean, I'm just hitting mostly bad shots. Yeah, short of the bunker, pitching, just so many bad swings today. All right, short right of the bunker, terrible 5-iron. Gonna pitch this, you know, try to avoid the tire and the rakes on the green. So solid.
Did it miss by an inch?
Got about 12 feet for the par up the slope. I didn't bring putter because I'm rushing, but I think I got it. Yeah, that's just an easy par. That's just an easy par. Golf's easy. I've hit only good shots, so no, yeah, we're struggling, but we're like 7 over through 16, I want to say. So yeah, that's a good 4. Okay, so number 17, we got 205 middle pin. It's very into the wind, and I've been making a lot of bad swings. So not high expectations. Going with just like a punchy 5. Yo.
Yeah, good shot.
Got it in the hoop.
Yeah, it's in the hoop.
Sweet. Short birdie putt, might have to chip it over a hose, but it's in the hoop, so that was really nice. As long as I can get it over the hoop, it should be like right center. This would be a sweet little birdie. Got over the hoop. That's a birdie. Gets me to 6 over through 17. So I think that's 4 birdies on the day. That seems really solid. Very happy with that.
Nice.
All right, guys. One last hole here. We're hungry. It's lunchtime. We need one more good swing. We are 6 over through 17. Just looking right edge of the bunkers. Anywhere in place solid on this tee shot. So let's just send one out there. And again, one more good swing here. This is very nice. I'm not sure it's over the bunker because the wind. I can't tell.
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. It's, you know, good line. That's where I aim the wind into. Maybe it didn't carry the bunker, but either way, it'll be okay. All right, well, I just did not cover the bunker. 115 to that stick, way uphill. I've got pitching wedge. I think those guys up there putted off the green in a 4-man scramble, so this pin's gonna be ridiculous, of course. Let's just see if we can get it up on the green somewhere. That could be so good. Yeah, I mean, definitely within 5 or 10 feet of the hole when it landed. Who knows what it did, but it's up there. All right, landed like 3 feet from the hole. Got a you know, short birdie putt, but this is like maybe the hardest hole of the day. So I'm gonna try to hit it almost like hole high left, see if I can get it stopped, and if not, it's going way down the hill. All right, I'm gonna start walking. It's going this way. That is, of all the pins today, this might be the meanest. And I only brought putter, of course. Sweet.
Sit. Sit.
Alright, well, I don't want to make the group behind me wait. Very clearly, that's just not going to stay near the hole. So we can just call that a, I don't know, 4 to 10, 4 to 20. I don't know, but hope you guys enjoyed. That was the most ridiculous round of golf I've ever played. Cool to play Superintendent's Revenge for the first time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff.